Hello, beautiful people. It's Lulu. How you doing? How are you? I pray that you all is truly well and fine at Phil. I pray that all is truly well and fine with you and yours at this time. We made it past the 25th, so that's good, right? That does not mean that it's a time for you to stop what you were doing, okay? That does not mean that it was a time for you to give in or change completely the way that you were doing things, right? Okay, thank you. All right, so this is going to be a pep talk. I got these girls out. I had to separate the deck because apparently I made the deck bigger than what it is. Okay. So we're just going to go into what it is that you may need to know, what it is that needs to be confirmed. Maybe there is some validation that you need for what it is that you've been thinking about doing, pursuing, or just perusing, okay? It is so important to remember that when we talk about going with the flow, it's your own flow. It's the beat of your own drum. Okay, so that's what that basically means, just to keep it simple. You'll know what that means to you. So what do you have for these beautiful people, honey? What do you have for these beautiful people? Artemis, you are protected. Shield yourself. Ground, protect and ground. Ground and protect and ground. And that is a bougainvillea flower, whatever. Okay, I think y'all can see it a little better now because one of the beautiful housemates told me that sometimes the light reflects off of the white in a certain way. Carnation here for trust. All right. And here's the thing really quickly. Carnations are usually, for me, when growing up and having to attend funerals or what have you, people would always have carnations at their funeral, right? Back then. And what it's telling me right now is that that trust, when you're going through the grieving process, the steps of grieving or what have you, transformation, right? Because it's all transformation. The body dies, not the energy, not the soul, not the person, the spirit, right? Depends on what you believe in, Chad. But that has a lot to do with just trusting the process and where you are, and that whatever it is that you are leaving behind is there, right? And just being more in tune with who you are in this space, where you are in this space, whose you are in this space, right? Thank you. Just really quick, twin flame, raise your vibe. This is Angus. I hope I'm saying that right. Angus. And then we have the plumeria, raise your vibration, which is under shield yourself, protection under, with twin flame under protection, and what is under trust. Following your heart is under trust. I really like it. Okay, let's just get a couple of more cards. Damara, guiding children. Open your third eye, echinacea. It's pretty. New beginnings, Bankesia. I don't think that's how you say it, but I like it. Whatever. All right, I'm just going to begin to shuffle these as I read the messages. Now, with this guardian energy coming in, you need to remember that you are protected, you are safe. And I know that in some instances, depending on your journey and where you are on your path, that can be kind of hard to stomach because there are so many people going through so many different things and some extremes, right? To certain extremes, right? So it depends on your path when it comes to just knowing that you are protected and constantly connecting. And what's crossing that is raise your vibration and new beginnings. Trouble doesn't last always, right? It's very important for you to remember that. With shield yourself here, coming right behind that is about you invoking protection, you invoking direction. Right? You want spiritual direction. You want to connect in a way where you are protected from lower energies trying to steer you different, left, right, or whichever way. You want to ensure that things are happening in a way that you know with all of your heart that this is not going to be forever, right? Then you have trust here. And there are certain people around you that you can trust, but you want to be sure to use your discernment, okay? But there are certain people who are earth angels who have come to assist you on your journey. It's on you. And see, here's the thing real quick about that. Yes, there are certain people who have come to help you with certain things. You may be led to certain people as long as you trust in the guidance that you are receiving. You may be led to certain people who will help you in a certain area in your life, you see. And the thing about that is you want to also be discern. You want to discern the information that or the connection between these people, because they may only come into your life to just tell you to make a left instead of a right. They may not come into your life to try to be a guide in the sense of a mother or a father, right? Or a guide in the sense of leading you every step of the way. Because at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's important for you to remember that you are in charge of you. You are a leader in your own right. You are an authority in your own right, right? This is a communal, right? For those of us who live in a communal, we do our part and we work accordingly. That's it. Twin flame, raise your vibration and follow your heart. Now, there may be a strong connection between you and someone else, but they have something here with this open your third eye. There's something here that is important for you to see. Okay, with this open your third eye, this is giving me high priestess energy. This is that echinacea, and it says it's safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you'll see the truth about a connection that is in your life. Basically, that's what they said. It's important that you trust the information that is coming to you and follow your heart as well. And this is just the basics of what I'm seeing across these, because these are very gentle oracle cards, right? When I start clarifying, then, it can go a number of different ways, because I'll clarify with one of these decks that I'm guided to here. But overall, some of you may even be in a space of guiding children, counseling children, working with children overall. And in order to do so, what's at the center of this is everyone needs to be working on raising their vibration on a regular basis. Okay? Sorry that it shook. It's still shaking. Them thighs, honey. All right. So there's something here that an opportunity is going to present itself when you realize that you are protected, when you raise your vibration, when you realize that you are in alignment with your assignment, doing the right things for the right reasons, as well as, excuse me, watch out for fanning, as well as becoming the true you and claiming your independence, bitch. All right. So this is Bast. Them cats been coming up, ain't it? But this is Bast and Warata. So your independence is the key to the foundation of who you are, as well as your strength, your tenacity, your warrior spirit, you see. This is the third chakra. Your self-worth and self-esteem is about you honoring. That came on the house radio today for self-love, self-care, homework. That's one of the chakra cards that popped out, okay? And they want you to remember with this solar plexus and your self-worth and your self-esteem that, it's bright. It's still bright, ain't it? Didn't it? Well, it's the third chakra. But it's important for you to remember that you do things for yourself, you heal yourself, you consult with yourself, you make decisions, but also for the self, right? But also you think of other people and what have you, but it's important for you to remember that you are part of a whole. That's number one. Number two, you can't please everybody, so don't try to. And be confident and be okay with that. Okay? Let me pull it back, y'all. It's still shaking. Be confident and be okay with not being in a position where you feel like you have to please others. You have to do things in a way that would bend your principles, bend your standards, make you feel low about yourself and shit like that. Now, these other cards that popped out, I'm putting them back because I put them to the side. What do you have for these beautiful people before we start clarifying? Crown chakra. They say that it's important for you to seek and find peace in your quietest moments. And make sure that when you are meditating, going into meditation, when you are thinking about your long-term goals, plans, and aspirations, that you are asking for protection. You are moving in a way that it's like calling for security, calling for a bodyguard before you go into these spaces that you go into. Because you must remember, whether you're good, bad, or indifferent, whoever you are, whatever you are out there doing, right? You want to remember that the spiritual world is in a way, the way that authority works over there is kind of similar to over here, but also when it comes to protection, because here's the thing. The more that you know who you are and the more that you step fully into who you are, you're going to want to make sure, even more so, that you are protected before you begin to do any of this type of work, before you begin to connect to your goals, because there's going to be towers, there's going to be things that happen, but you want to stay focused, centered, and in the space of being connected to higher spirits, higher ancestors, angels of the highest order, right? And if that's not your jam, right, and you are connected in some other way, just, that's just, I don't know how that goes, but just go there, whatever. Allow yourself to feel the divine presence on a regular. Do your heart work. That's very important with that crown chakra as well, connecting. Allow yourself to create. Allow yourself to, another chakra card came out. Develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Whatever it is that you are designed to do, of course, all of us are designed to, well, not all of us apparently, but many of us are designed to serve others, right? And you serve others by doing what you, by design, you are equipped to do in your own rightful space, right? Everyone has a position to play. So let's start clarifying with the girls. So we're going to take on this first row first. All right. Clarify these first three cards, which is Artemis, Booga, the Shield Yourself card, and the Trust card. Clarify these first three cards for who needs to hear it. The Seven of Cups. Get out of the illusion. Look at that. Come out of the illusion that you are not protected. Get out of your feelings, okay, and get on your feet. Come out of the illusion that you are not protected. Come out of the illusion that you got all these different beings, people, energies, or whatever going on, because this is all about water. This is the balance in your body needs to be assessed, okay, basically. You want to make sure that you are getting oxygen to the brain. That's been the theme for today in the readings that I've done. You want to make sure that you are getting proper oxygen so that you'll be able to receive information as well. Has a lot to do with the chemical imbalances or what have you. I'm not a therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, doctor, or none of that. But this is what I'm picking up from this, that it's very important that you check yourself. Okay, get out of your feelings. Get out of feeling like you'll make the wrong choice or the wrong decision. Once you are connected and knowing that you are protected, you won't have to be in the space of illusion, emotions going all different ways. That is a message that came up over the course of the last 4 days about emotions, emotional intelligence. Really doing the work on that when it comes to the mental, when it also comes to the body and the mind, to connect the mind, body, and the spirit, so that you can begin to feel whole, separate, and unique. What is this Shield Yourself, honey? I don't know what that was, just popped up on my screen. 10 of Cups. Happiness awaits you, but you have to protect your happiness. Protect what it is that you hold dearest to you. What does your gratitude list consist of? What is your gratitude for the future? That the gratitude list that has to do with the future consists of. Go ahead and start living there, you see. Walking towards it. Taking actionable steps. Faith without works ain't about nothing. I almost said it. Now, give me a card for this trust. This is a commitment. Someone may even be in a space where they don't know if they made the right choice. You got the 10 of, oh my bad. The 10 of Wands, right? He's carrying 5 wands in one hand, 5 in the other, balancing out the chaos, conflict, confusion that may have been around. So it's very important that you take that and know that things are coming to there are some things that are coming to completion, you see. With that 10 of Wands, there is something that is coming to completion. Something is coming to us. It's over. It's a wrap. There's some type of spark of creativity, some type of spark in your spirit that is going to allow for you to maybe a message, right? A message from a person or what have you. But there is something that is going to allow you to trust even more in your journey. Something that is happening is going to allow for you to trust even more in what it is that you need to see beyond the clouds. Clear all the smoke. That's how you make things clear. All right, so now we have twin flame. Raise your vibration and follow your heart. Well, that's St. Francis. I didn't even say that. St. Francis is here, y'all. What is this twin flame, please? What is this twin flame? The 2 of Cups. So some of you are reunited with a soul flame. A soulmate or a twin flame that is going to assist you in some way or another. What is this? Raise your vibration. And the relationship is going to the next level. Raise your vibration if you are feeling disappointed, withdrawn. This may even be depression, right? With that 5 of Cups, I just really feel like someone is focusing on what could have, should have been. Someone is focusing on trying to see the truth in the situation in an empty cup, right? It could easily be that a choice was made here. There may have been a choice that was made, right, that you have to bring yourself out of. Let it go. You already made the choice. The thing already happened. It's time for you to move forward, basically. Like, put the cup down, ma'am, sir. I think that's the man. Put the cup down. It's a wrap. It's time to move forward. It's time to count your losses. Because I really feel as though with this clarifying the raise your vibration here, which is the Plumeria card. That's probably not how you say it, but I feel like whatever. But with this raise your vibration, sunny days are ahead, right? But you have to see the light in the situation. You're not paying attention to what is being illuminated to you that you needed to learn from in that situation. In that choice that was made. You're not paying attention to the beauty of what there is, which is learning. Again, your soul's growth is so important. What does this follow your heart? What does this follow your heart? The 8 of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of some things. Like, once you get into this, come into this space where you raise your vibration, get deeper and deeper, step deeper and deeper into love. Love is so powerful. So powerful. Okay? So it's so important that you come out of this space. You may have been conflicted. You may have been in this 8 of Swords in the upright for a while. In your mind, in your head, and thinking about your feelings. In your head and thinking about the disappointment, betrayal, the confusion when it comes to you going back and forth with yourself about someone or something, right? 8 of Swords in reverse is like, no, you're making a decision to not be entrapped by your mind and get into your heart energy more. Clearing your heart chakra, clearing all your chakras, okay? Getting in alignment with your assignment. What is this? Guiding Children by Damara. The Wheel of Fortune. You'll be fortunate to work with children, birth children, be able to create something that has to do with children here. It's important that a lot of the tools that you get from the House of Oshun, that you utilize those with your family, friends, or what have you. Like I say on House Radio, it's important that you connect, but also I provide tools for you to add to your Ashe toolbox and for future use for yourself or other people. Because at the House of Oshun, everything, of course, is not about one person in particular, right? And everything that you learn or discern, you are meant to go out and teach, preach, or testify to others. What is this? Open your third eye. 3 of Pentacles. It's time for you to see what work needs to be done, who you can work with. It's time for you to see some things when it comes to Okay, there's three people. There's one person. Okay, this is gonna go somewhere real quick. With this Three of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is that something is being revealed to you. Of course, it's the echinacea is revealing something to you. You see that in the clouds. You see all of a lot of different faces are in those clouds. And the thing about it is, whatever it is that you are focusing on in your life, someone else is focusing on your life and what you have going on and the people that you work with. It's about to be revealed to you in whatever way that makes sense. Now you have new beginnings here with Banksia. Sound like something off a song. And it says, take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. You have the Six of Swords and the Chariot coming up out that shit. Now, what better card to clarify new beginnings than keep your eye on the prize, basically? Because, see, with the Chariot, this is major arcana, right? Arcana. And it's about bringing that light to the shadow, basically, and pulling it together and making it work for you, being very driven, assertive. Some of you may be buying a new car. You may even be in a space where you are receiving some type of information, again, from what it is that you went through. You are receiving the intel, the information, the details. Six of Swords is all about a rite of passage. There is something that you went through, something that you see, something that was trying to prevent you from hopping on that chariot, the Merkaba. I believe some of y'all said, y'all call it the Merkaba, however y'all, say it or whatever. I'm very much so country, okay? But at the end of the day, riding the chariot of ascension, we want to ensure that we are doing that and with compassion. We are doing that with gentleness, ease, and grace. We are doing that in a way and from a space that is very beneficial to ourselves and others. Getting the information here when it comes to the chariot is going to help you a lot along your journey. Many of you have possibly been through a number of things that you cannot express or address at this time. And all I'm getting here is that with Bast, these were the two cards that that dropped on the floor. Bast and Become the True You. You have grown. There's more to be revealed with this Moon card. But I also see that you are facing certain truths about yourself. Right? You're facing certain truths about yourself. You're in a space where you are realizing, recognizing, and restructuring how you move about. Something in the dark. Maybe you recently came out of the dark soul of the night, but something is being brought to your attention. You won't feel any type of way about it. You will feel at home with the information that is being revealed to you at this time, or at that time, when the time is, right? The moon is crying from the tides, the tide that came in. So whatever is being revealed to you is going to show you. It's going to be actual, factual proof. Yeah, about a decision you possibly have to make about your family, friends, co-workers, or what have you. It may be someone who is very, very close to you that you haven't talked to in a very long time, who reveals some type of truth to you. Because this Six of Swords is moving to smoother, calmer waters and making a move that is going to bring about opportunities and success in your life. So here's what is very important about this, okay? Remembering that you hold the reins to how you move about in this world. Life is about choices. Life is about challenges. Life is about seeing what needs to be seen and disregarding what don't need to be seen. Life is about, decisions. You make decisions to do certain things. You make decisions to show up in the world a certain way. These are your decisions. These are your choices. All choices come with some type of, what do you call it? Reward, I guess. Reward, good, bad, or indifferent. Okay? So just remember that at the end of the day, you are whole, separate, and unique. I am lulueyelove. I love y'all from the stars and back. Top tier blessings to you. And if you made it this far, just drop a star in the comments so that we know that you are standing in your truth, in your power from this day and forward. Because yesterday already happened.